Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. Probably not going to do another relationship advice. I don't know. I did say last time I was going to do one in the same day of doing another episode, but I was like, nah. Like, I might just skip out on today. I don't really have the energy to be doing all that. I just wanted to actually talk about something a little bit motivational for you guys. I haven't done a motivational episode in a while, so yeah, I need to do something different. But anyways, overall today's motivation I wanted to bring towards you guys is that it is okay to be alone. And that is something that I've struggled with my whole life. Is like I felt like that overall needed people to be by my side or to help me or support me with my dreams and my goals and my passion. But overall, your motivation towards yourself, like what you put in your head and you being there for yourself, is really the only thing that you need in life. I feel like that once when you accept the current situation that you're in, I feel like that's when you can master it and then move on into another situation. So I feel like right now in my life, that's definitely something that I need to accept and be okay with. It is that it's okay being alone. Like I shouldn't have to rely, and that's it's a major problem in my life. Like I'm always posting and talking about YouTube and talking about my podcast and asking people, hey, share my videos, share all my stuff that I'm working on and things. And overall, nobody doesn't. And I think now it's like it is kind of like frustrating and upsetting. Like there's times like where I ain't gonna say any names, but there's people that I do know of. They will post their content, and I'm like, I know I've posted better content, but at the same time, it ain't even really like a competition. Like it's something like, and I don't even like. That's one thing that I just don't really understand about myself, is that I preach like life ain't a competition. Like overall, have fun doing what you're doing and things, but at the same time, I'm like over here trying to win my friends' approval on all the stuff that I do. And that's why I feel like where I struggle with the whole being alone factor. Like I should have really been doing that. And I wish I kind of just started off like with YouTube, like not being motivated by somebody else. Like overall, this was my motivation. I always knew my motivation and my passion was to entertain people. I always like entertaining people. But it's like, yeah, if you entertain yourself, then you might be crazy. I don't know. Like I can understand, you think to yourself about something and start laughing. That's one thing, but you full on telling jokes to yourself and things, and that's then you about being your own audience. Like I guess you can be your own audience to a certain extent, like sharing and overall caring about your product and stuff. But to rely on other people, yeah, I think it's probably best not to rely on other people to help you and to support you on your dreams. Overall, it's like even their help can get you so far and stuff. So that's why I'm like, but it's like it will get you like a step closer to where you want to be at in life and things. So, and it's funny how I say that, but overall, like that's my thing. I try to like tell people, at the same time, like you're not alone. If you overall, like if you do need people in your life for a serious matter and stuff, it's always okay to reach out. And maybe that's what, I don't know. I feel like that it's just like, that's like a thing that I like got a problem with. It's like, I don't want to be that person where I'm overall like begging for attention. You know, like I want it to be like something natural to where it's like, if I do post something, they see it, they like it, and they share it on their own time. I don't want to be that person where I'm like overall, you know, messaging them. I remember I did that a while ago with a song that I had came out with. And yeah, I was like, it was kind of like, yeah, it's, you know, some people seen it, didn't really do anything about it. Some people did share it. Maybe that's what I, you know, overall need to do, ask people to share my content. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, I don't want to. I'm not that person. You know, I don't like asking people to do things that I can do myself and stuff. So yeah, I would have to say right now, who is my biggest supporter? Probably me. Like I'm not trying to put anybody on blast. Like I know there's been friends and people that said that that they overall do support me, but I feel like that in reality I am my own biggest supporter, which is okay. That's what I'm overall preaching today. It is okay to be your own supporter. It is okay to support what you're doing. Always, like, you know, looking forward to opportunities to make yourself bigger as a person, to get yourself closer to where you want to be at in life. You know, it's like to rely on other people. Yeah, it's you shouldn't do that. You should not do that. So yeah, you know, it's there's definitely more. I was trying to lead this on into being like a 15 to 20 minute long episode, but I'm like, I feel like I just discussed everything right then and there in 5 minutes. Like there has to be more. Okay, I need to talk about more stuff. YouTube related. That's what I'm like with YouTube, because YouTube is like the one thing that I focus on. Like that's what, like, currently right now, it's like it's really the only thing that I can focus on, you know, being quarantined and stuff. But I've been doing YouTube for like 10 years now. I know I've posted like funny videos. I posted like funny things like left and right. And the people I thought would have shared it, I thought they would have been reposting it or overall like hitting me up talking about it and things, they don't. And these are people that I consider close in my life. So that's why I'm like, wow, like I would expect something, but you know, at the same, it's like, that's the thing. I feel like that people, you need to just go into stuff just not expecting anything. Don't expect nothing from anybody. Don't expect them to share your stuff. Don't expect them to like it. Don't expect them to have anything to do with it. Overall, if you like what you're doing and you see yourself doing more of this particular thing that you're doing. So let's say if you are a musician, you know, let's say you're a rapper, right? You're posting on these like rap videos, freestyles and all that stuff. None of your friends are supporting it. None of them are sharing it. None of them, they don't like have anything to do with it. But then they're sharing like other people's stuff and their content and their music and all that, but they're not sharing yours. You overall feel like that yours is better than the others. I feel like you shouldn't even think that. You shouldn't think, and that's something I feel like I need to tell myself, is that you shouldn't think that your stuff is better than theirs. Like there's a friend of mine, they shared a mutual friend, or it was just somebody that we both, well, they're more friends with them than I am, so it's just somebody that I know, but they had shared their music. And I seen that, and I'm like, I know, and I watched like a little bit of it, and I'm like, wow, like it's kind of like a straight up like punch in the face. Like I know for a fact I'd done better things than this, but I'm like, he, in his head, he thinks that's the best thing that he's worked on. And I'm like, and I can't take that away from them. I can't. So overall, I'm like, if they support them more, and who knows, maybe he might hit them up and said like, hey, can you share my stuff? Maybe I need to start doing that. Maybe I need to start asking my friends, you know, to start sharing my content. But I'm like, I'm not that person. So I can't go out of my way and just like ask people for things. I feel like that I've moved on into a point in time in my life where I shouldn't have to ask people for things, you know, like I feel like, because no, growing up as a kid, like I had always asked my parents like, oh, can I get this, can I get that? Like I was constantly asking them that. Then when I had started working and I started buying things on my own, I can't remember the last time I asked them for something. I think I actually, no, I take that back. Well, with my dad, I can't. What was the last thing I asked him to buy me? I can't remember. What was the last thing? I don't know. It might have been a video game. I think no, it wasn't. Was it Grand Theft Auto? It might have been Grand Theft Auto 5. And that's when it came out in 2013. But nah, I don't think it was. Nah, I think. Because I remember at one point I was like trading in games and stuff to get some games. But I don't think I did that for Grand Theft Auto. I can't remember the last thing I asked them for. But the last thing I remember I asked my mom for. And I think, when did that game come out? I need to see when this game had came out. Because I think that was like, it was before I was working. So, this game called The Division 1, it came out in March of 2016. Yeah, and then it was either in April or May of 2016. That's when I started working at this job. And at that point, yeah, I was like, I didn't have to like ask them for nothing. Plus, I was also making money from YouTube. So, I was like getting checks and stuff from them. So, I didn't really like ask them for nothing at that point. You know, it was like, yeah, 2016 started rolling around. I was like, I might have like asked my mom like $20 for a haircut and like here and there and stuff. But yeah, once I started working at this job, now I just kind of like learned that mentality. It's like, don't ask anybody for anything. Like, maybe if this was at a point in time where I didn't have a job, then I'd probably be asking a bunch of people for a bunch of stuff. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't. You know, and even then, I really wasn't. You know, I was like, I wanted everything to just be a natural, like, feeling. You know, I wanted everything to just be a naturally, like, they share it. They go all their way. Like, I guess, like, it's not wrong to do that. But at the same, I don't know, with me, I'm like, it's just something that I don't do. Like, I overall want it to be I want them to naturally like what I'm doing. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's one thing that's kind of been on my mind heavily lately is overall, like, not being a follower. You gotta be a leader. But I don't want to like force people to lead me or to follow me, lead me. But yeah, that's like, that made no sense. But anyways, yeah, I don't want to force people to follow me. I want it to be a natural thing. I want them to be able to do something to where it does gain their attention and then they share it on their own and stuff. That's what I like. I feel like that's the best feeling ever, when it's like you don't even have to like get them into something that you're doing. And that's how I say like why me and my friend, there's a friend of mine's named David, and he's somebody, I posted my stuff. I don't think I've ever asked him once to share anything of mine. He never really did. He would. Yeah, I just really like the fact that cars just come through the neighborhood. Like, super loud. Like, bro, it be quarantined. There ain't no reason to be out and about. But anyways, so my friend David, I had met him when I was in high school. I think it was my junior year of high school, or it was my senior. I think it was my junior year of high school. And how did we become? I think it was. So I was friends. No, was it? I think it was our senior year of high school. Anyways, there's a mutual friend of ours named Joseph. Joseph, I was like friends with him because I remember our health teacher was just being explicit words. Where's that app at? I need to where's the bleep app? I need my bleep app. Come on, load up. Come on. No. Turn it all the way up. Actually, because it be loud sometimes. But she was being to him. Like, she was being a massive to him, and for no reason whatsoever. All because he was dropping his kid off, or not his kid, his brother. He was dropping his brother off at school. So she was just being a massive to him for no reason whatsoever. So anyways, became friends with Joseph. Me and Joseph ended up having a science class together. He was friends with David. So I think either Joseph had asked me to hit him, or I just did it on my own. But then I hit him, and then David had hit me back, and then we were just hitting each other. Next thing you know, we were on freaking Xbox playing Destiny with each other. But besides that, Destiny, Grand Theft Auto, we were playing a bunch of games with each other and stuff. But besides that, there were at times, and I didn't even ask him to like watch my latest video or any of that stuff. I would sit there and be talking to him, or be like, we'll just be all talking amongst each other. Next thing you know, I would hear my voice in the background. There was times I didn't even recognize it and stuff, But then I'm like, what video is he watching? Like, why is he watching a video? I'm like, whose annoying voice is that? Like, dang, that person needs to change their voice, like, not realizing it's me. But yeah, he would just watch my videos. See, it was that where I'm like, I can gain, and it's like I already respected him as a person, you know, but I feel like more respect and more of a friendship has bonded with him. Why does this car keep driving in and out the neighborhood? Like, who cares? It is a Honda, like, or whatever car you have, like, but it's not anything special, okay? Like, watch freaking Fast and Furious. Those are some nice cars. Watch the movie Need for Speed. Watch the YouTube channel Top Gear or Drive and Driver or Driver and Driver, whatever that channel is called. But those are nice cars. Don't nobody care about the Honda Civic that you most likely bought at some random house. You tuned in and fixed it all up at whatever place that you did. Like, nobody cares, bro. Nobody. He's still in the neighborhood. Doing what? Like, I'm like, man, sometimes I'm like, people in their cars, I'm like, there's nothing special about it. I'm like, if you get pulled over, that's your own fault. So I won't be mad at the cop for doing his job. But anyways, but no. Okay, drive out the neighborhood. I don't even know if y'all can hear it or not, but yeah. That's what I'm like, man, I need like some like insulated walls. I just need to, so I don't hear anything from the outside world. But so anyways, yeah, but he was like watching my videos, and I didn't even ask him to watch my videos, but I gained like more of a respect and a friendship and a bond with him for doing that. Like, he was playing my videos. Nobody else ever did this, and there's people that I've known way longer than him, and I've never heard them once talk about my videos or mention their videos. They knew I do the YouTube stuff because I'll always post about it. I always post about me doing the YouTube stuff. But they never went out of their way to, like, they might have, and they just didn't tell me and things. But yeah, then there was another friend of mine. I remember I went to her YouTube account, and I think I just went there to just overall like to, I don't know. I don't even know why did I go to her YouTube channel. I don't know why I went to her YouTube channel, but her like videos had popped up at the bottom. And there was videos that she didn't even have to watch of mine. There's like my most viewed video on my main channel where it's me reacting to the racist black guy. She watched and liked that video. And I was like, I didn't even ask her to. There's like, cause no, I was doing like montages of her playing Call of Duty and stuff. Me and her, we're like big Call of Duty fans, and so yeah, I shared those videos, and then I think I went to her account, and then just randomly going on there and stuff. And yeah, seeing she had liked other videos besides the videos of the montages and things, and I was like, wow. I'm like, so it makes me happy in a way when I do see that stuff, because I'm like, it's a natural feeling. It ain't something where it's like forced or it's like a contract signing or something, you know? Like, it's just they went out of their way to see what I'm posting and stuff. So that's why I'm like, I always like, I don't want to gain people's approval, but I try to go above and beyond to also like to gain people's approval. Like, I don't want it to be like no business type, like, oh, like my video or check out my latest video or any of that. I post it. If they watch it and they like it and then they're talking to me about it and then they're watching more of my other videos and stuff, then I'm cool with that. But also it's like, yeah, I like how this just went like completely off field of like being alone and stuff. Like, but overall it's like, yeah, you should overall be the one approving your own videos. If other people approve of them, then yeah, but you're in this by yourself. Okay, overall you are in this by yourself. You shouldn't rely on anybody else to be there for you. It's like I'm not gonna say you were born in this world alone and stuff, but in a way you kind of were. Well, no, never mind. You did have family, but you didn't have no friends. Unless you consider the doctor's friends, but that'd be kind of weird. You don't really know them like that. But anyways, but yeah, I hope overall y'all understand what I'm trying to say to you guys. Yeah, but treat this like as if you didn't have your friends listening to your stuff. You didn't have your friends watching your videos. You didn't have them reading your books, listening to your music. You didn't overall have them doing any of that stuff. You know, you overall, like, you did this. If people, and that's why I'm like, I will have to say probably why I stuck around on YouTube for so long. Because I remember I remember the crappy videos I was posting back in the day when I originally started like 10 years ago. And yeah, I remember it was like the videos got like 20 views. And to me, that was a big deal because I'm like, I've never had a video get views before. I've never posted anything where it got views before. So to see that, I'm like, yo, I could go out with 1 view. I will be happy because somebody has seen that. They naturally clicked on that video. They naturally watched the video. It wasn't me going out of my way asking them to watch the video. They naturally watched that video. They naturally subscribed. Then they naturally watched more of my videos. And that's where I'm like, that natural feeling between a content creator and a fan, I feel like but it's like you should already kind of have like that mindset before you even made this fan. So I feel like that there's overall things that you gotta go over yourself where it's like, okay, like you ain't got nobody. Because it's like, I made a video, I remember I made a motivational video talking about that. Like everybody starts with 0 subscribers. You know, you ain't gonna start off with 100 and something thousand subscribers. You're gonna start off with not anybody knowing who you are, and that's fine. That's fine. If you're gonna let that be the reason why you don't do what you're doing and stuff, you're never. I'm sorry, but it's like you're not going to accomplish a whole lot in life. So you gotta go in there with a mentality. It's like, don't rely on anybody. Let everything be natural. A natural feeling is better than any feeling. So, anyways, yeah, I hope that was motivational for you guys. It's okay to be alone. Everybody starts off doing something alone. You start off a business alone. You start off a brand alone. You can start off anything alone. It's okay. It's overall going to be all right. You know, as the time progresses on, you will have people there that support you, but it has to be a natural feeling. It can't be no business type deal or any of that stuff. Y'all have to be like friends in this. But if you don't have no friends in doing what you're doing, that doesn't mean that you need to stop. That just means like keep going. If it's like, you know, you can't go your whole life without having friends. If you do, then I'm like, did you really experience your whole life? So meet the right people do right by you, and y'all have a natural, friendly relationship. But I think that needs to be the word of the day, natural. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. It's been another episode of the TMossBoss Show. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you're purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching and or listening, and peace.